I've written a lot in recent weeks about retiring, and often more specifically about not retiring, which I guess is in part to justify my own decision to plough on regardless, as I've discovered later in life that I actually enjoy most of what I do, and I think I'd miss it. I've also found that the people I do it for, and that's you if you're a client, seem to actually value it too. And talking to other financial advisors, almost without exception, it's helping people and the relationships you build with clients, often over many years, which are the great bits. I think of that quite often when I'm talking to clients who are teachers and nurses, as I have this week. Okay, we advisors have a much easier job, usually for better pay than both of those professions, and that's a whole other argument, of course. But both invariably say that it's the kids or the patients that make the job great. Shame about the paperwork and the regulation and the management. And that's something, again, which I think every advisor would echo. Anyway, sticking with retirement and helping people, one of the nicest skills that we as advisors can bring to bear is working through what to clients is often a hazy mess of pensions and accounts and investments, making some sense of them and then saying, I don't know what you're worrying about. Of course you can afford to retire. Now, depending on their circumstances, they often look ready to jump for joy. If they're in jobs they're only doing because they think they have to, they'll sometimes give up as soon as they can. And we then go into action to organise things for them. Others can actually genuinely start to enjoy what they do more as they know they now have a choice. They can maybe have that conversation with themselves or with a boss to say, I'm giving up Fridays and Mondays because I can. And that's a lovely thing. There's a lot of doom and gloom about retiring or not being able to retire around at the moment. If you want to, there's usually a way. If you don't want to, then there's perhaps an even better way to do or not to do that too, I'd say.